Her eyes glanced towards the sound. It turned out to be Ayato standing up and walking towards where she was sitting and pulling her hand away. She asked in confusion, "Hey, where are you taking me?" He grimaced and said, "Just go and you'll know." She followed silently and both of them stopped in a room, glancing at the words kitchen. She thought to herself, what's wrong with him? Why did he bring me to the kitchen? Could it be that he intended to? Thinking about that, Yu felt a chill down her spine. Ayato grimaced, holding his stomach and saying, "I'm hungry. Make takoyaki for me." Seeing his face, she smiled and nodded. All right. After a while, Ayato finished eating his snack and licked his lips. "Your cooking is good, but I'm a little thirsty, so give me some blood," he said as he stepped closer to Yude. His eyes turned red and he raised his wide dick, preparing to bite her neck. Yue quickly covered his mouth. He grimaced and said, "What are you doing? Daring to stop Osama?" She said, "No." In the middle of speaking, she raised her frightened eyes and looked out the door, her arms hanging limply as if she had lost all strength. He looked in that direction in surprise, but there was nothing there. He turned around and shouted, "You dare to deceive Osama?" But just as he turned around, she hit Ayato's head hard, making him a bit dizzy. Taking the golden opportunity, she immediately ran away. She ran very fast. After a while she bumped into someone and fell down. She looked up to see who she was bumping into when she heard a voice say, "Touching someone else without apologizing is really rude." Hearing those words, she certainly knew who it was. She stood up, bowed and said, "I'm really sorry, Reiji. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, so I bumped into you." As she spoke, she scratched her head and smiled. Looking at her like that, Reiji blushed a little, but he immediately returned to his original state. Reiji leaned close to Yui's ear and whispered, "Don't think that apologizing is enough." After speaking, he kissed her lips. Hot was a feeling she could feel. The magic and attraction in that kiss made her mind completely numb. Leaving her lips, he bit her neck while she was dazed and did not resist until the feeling of pain came. She winced slightly. Painful. He was a bit surprised because she wasn't like other girls. Other girls would scream, making him uncomfortable, but she didn't scream at all. But after a while, he felt her whole body go limp and fall into his arms. It turns out she fainted and must have lost a lot of blood. She's somewhere without any light. She could tell she was sleeping, although she didn't remember feeling tired or losing too much blood. While trying to find a way to escape from here, suddenly a blurry scene appeared and then became clearer. In the scene there was a boy with orange hair and blue eyes that she thought was Shu holding a very cute puppy. In addition, there was a boy with purple hair and purple eyes and glasses. Looking at that boy, she immediately thought of Reiji.